Most men are about to carry the same addiction into 2026, not because they didn't try hard enough in 2025, because they spent the entire year asking the wrong questions. Men constantly ask questions like, how do I stop? When will this get easier? Why can't I just be more disciplined? And those questions keep them exactly where they are. Welcome to the Rebuilt Man podcast. My name is Coach Frank Rich, and today's episode is about the questions that will actually change a man's life. For the last 6 years, we've dedicated our life and mission here to helping men just like you, those caught up in the depths of pornography addiction, take back control, rewire their brains, rebuild their identities, and step into a life of freedom. But here's the hard truth, men, is most men don't fail because they lack information. They fail because they're trying to solve a spiritual and identity problem with behavioral level questions. Men are constantly asking them questions like, why am I so weak? How do I stop feeling tempted? How long until this urge goes away? What app, what blocker should I install? What day streak or counter am I aiming for? And yes, on the surface, those levels sound productive. They sound responsible. And some of them even sound spiritual, but they're the wrong questions, because those are questions assume that porn is the problem. Well, brother, porn is only the symptom. And as long as you ask symptom level questions, you'll get symptom level results. So in today's episode, I'm going to give you the 10 most important questions you need to ask yourself heading into this new year, heading into 2026. Questions that expose the truth, why you're really stuck. But most importantly, questions that will reveal the pathway out. If you haven't yet done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on if you're watching us here on YouTube. But I want you to listen slowly. I want you to lean in. I want you to take notes. But most importantly, at the end of this episode, I want you to begin to become honest with yourself. The 10 questions that are going to help you break free from this addiction in 2026. Question number 1 is, what problem is porn actually solving for you? Not why do I want it? Not why is this so hard to quit? But what problem is porn solving? Realize, men, that you are returning back to it because there's something in your life that porn has become the solution for. And you must ask yourself what that problem is. Is it stress relief? Is it emotional escape? Is it loneliness? Is it boredom? Is it the feeling of being wanted, powerful, or in control? Porn always has a job, and until you identify what that job is, you'll keep rehiring it. Freedom begins when you replace porn's function, not just remove the behavior of using it. So ask yourself at the end of this episode, what problem is porn solving for you? Question number 2 here is, who am I being when no one is watching? There's a powerful quote from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, that what you do when you're by yourself is really who you are. So what is it you're doing? Who is it you're being when no one is watching? Not who you say you are, not who you show up on Sundays at church, not who you present yourself as on social media, but who are you when you're tired, frustrated, alone, and unobserved? Because your identity isn't revealed in public wins. It's revealed to you in your private patterns. And if you want a different behavior in 2026, you need a different identity. You need to become a different man behind closed doors, not just build more discipline and stronger willpower. So ask yourself at the end of this episode, who am I being when no one is watching? Question number 3 here is, what emotions do I avoid feeling right before I relapse? Most men say they relapse because they're horny. That's almost never the truth. Relapse will usually follow stress, overwhelm, rejection, inadequacy, loneliness, fatigue, resentment. Porn is never about desire. It's about avoidance. What are we avoiding? When a man learns to feel instead of flee, the compulsion begins to lose its grip. So I challenge you today to ask the question, what emotions are you avoiding right before you return back to porn? Question number 4 here, what lie do I believe right before I give myself permission to act out? Every relapse starts with a lie. I deserve this. This doesn't really matter. I've been good lately. I'll fix this tomorrow. No one will know. Beliefs always precede behaviors. So what is it you're believing? And if you don't confront this lie, you'll keep repeating the same loop. Truth doesn't just set you free. It removes the permission that you're asking and waiting for to live in freedom. What lie are you believing right before you give yourself permission to act out? Ask that question and be honest with yourself. Question number 5, what am I trying to control in my life that I actually feel powerless over? Porn is often one place in a man's life where he can feel in control. Control over stimulation, control over outcome, control over relief. When a man feels powerless in his marriage, in his career, in his purpose, or in his leadership, he seeks that control wherever he can find it, and porn will provide it to you every single time. Real freedom, though, begins when you reclaim authority over your real life, over the things that you're running from, over the things that you've lost control over. Real freedom doesn't begin when you fight urges harder. So ask yourself the question, brother, where am I trying to control my life that I feel powerless over right now? And once again, be honest with yourself. Question number 6, what part of my life lacks structure right now? Freedom is the byproduct of structure. Let's be honest, most relapses happen in predictable times. Late at night, alone on the phone after long days, during unstructured weekends. Chaos feeds your compulsion. Structure isn't punishment. It's protection. It's protection for you. It's protection for your heart. It's protection for your mind. It's protection for your soul. If you want a porn-free life in 2026 and beyond, you're going to need a structured life, not just good intentions. I guarantee if you wanted to not watch porn tomorrow, plan every waking moment with something meaningful and then live it out. So what part of your life right now is lacking structure? You know the answers. Question number 7, who knows the real truth about my struggle and who doesn't? Name them. If the answer to who knows the truth is no one, you found the problem. Isolation doesn't just accompany addiction, it fuels it. Healing requires exposure. Freedom requires brotherhood and connection. Many men believe that the opposite of addiction is sobriety. It's not. The opposite of your addiction will be found in the community and the connection that you build. No man overcomes this alone. Never has, never will. So who knows the truth? And the answer to that question is nobody. Then once again, you found the problem. Question number 8 here. What am I more committed to? Comfort or becoming a man that I can respect? This one is the dividing line. Comfort chooses ease. Comfort chooses distraction. Comfort chooses delay. But you want the man looking back at you in the mirror, which is respect. Well, that man chooses discipline. That man chooses responsibility. That man chooses growth. You do not rise to the level of your desires. You will fall to the level of your commitments. What are you committed to? Who are you committed to becoming? Is it comfort or is it the man that you respect? Ask yourself that question and be honest once again. Question number 9 here. To help you remove this addiction once and for all in 2026. If nothing changes, where does this lead me in 3 to 5 years? Most men never look forward with real honesty. But where does this addiction cost you if you continue? Will it be your marriage? Will it be your confidence? Will it be your integrity? Will it be your leadership? Will it be your career? Will it be your relationship with God? We can talk about all the benefits of living a porn-free life, and that will pull us to a certain degree. But if we're not running away from the hell that we're living in right now, then we don't have enough fuel to get out of it. Pain changes when the pain of staying the same becomes unbearable. Vision can create real urgency. So if nothing changes, be honest here. Where does this lead you in the next 3 to 5 years? The 10th and final question here: what would a man who is free from porn do today that I'm currently avoiding? Not tomorrow, not the next day, but today. Who would he ask for help? Who would he tell the truth to? How would he create real structure? Who would he lock arms with and join a brotherhood and community with? Freedom doesn't start with perfection. It starts with a decision and one action and following on that obediently today. If your life was a movie, what would the audience be screaming at you to do right now? Ask yourself the question: what would a man who is free from porn be doing today that I'm currently avoiding? Now, here's where I want to get real clear with you. Questions alone do not change your life. It's the actions that follow those questions that does. And that's exactly why I built the Rebuild Your Life system, to give you the actions to follow. This is not a recovery program. This is not accountability software. But what we've created with our course and curriculum is a full identity transformation framework. Because the men who succeed don't just stop watching porn. They rebuild their identity. They build structure, they build discipline, they build brotherhood, but more important, they align themselves with the purpose for their lives. And this is why the Reboot Your Life system works when most other programs fail, because it doesn't manage your addiction. It replaces the man. It rebuilds the identity. The system works because we don't chase sobriety. We build real freedom. We don't rely on motivation. We create structure. We don't isolate men. We immerse them into brotherhood. We don't shame failure. We extract feedback and grow stronger together. And that's why this system has helped thousands of men break free, not for weeks, but for life. So here's my challenge to you as we step into 2026. Stop asking, how do I stop? And start asking the question, who do I need to become? Because the man that you're becoming will determine the habits that you keep. And if you're ready to stop fighting alone, if you're ready to stop guessing, if you're ready to rebuild your life from the inside out, I want to invite you to join us inside the Rebuilt Man Brotherhood on School. This is where structure is built. This is where identity is forged. This is where men rise together. You don't need another year of information. You need a decision. And this is where it begins. Click the link below or visit school.com/reboot your life to get access, to get a free 7-day trial to the #1 community, the #1 curriculum to help you break the chains of this addiction and step into a life of freedom once and for all. School.com/reboot your life or click the link below.